Welcome to Art with Liz. Today we're going to be making paper Halloween characters. Alright, let's check out our supplies and get started. First we're going to need some construction paper in a couple different colors. We'll need some clear tape as well. We're going to need a glue stick and some markers. I have Sharpies, but use whatever you have. We'll also need a pair of scissors. These supplies are optional, but if you have googly eyes, pipe cleaners, or ribbon, maybe you can use those too. So for my first character, I think I'm going to do Dracula. So I grabbed a sheet of white paper and kind of found the center. I'm using my marker to draw his hair. So after I have the outline drawn, I'm going to color it in. So now that my hair is colored in, I'm going to use my marker again to draw my eyes, my mouth, and some fangs. Perfect. Now I'm going to take my character and roll him into a tube. I'm going to use my clear tape to hold the tube together. So after I roll it, I kind of make sure it looks how I want it to, and then I tape him together. Great. Well, I think my Dracula needs a little something. So I'm going to take some scrap paper and use my scissors to cut a cape for him. I'm going to put the cape on the back, so I'm going to grab my tape again and tape his cape onto the back side of the tube. I still have some scrap paper, so I think I'm going to cut a bow tie for him too. He'll be a fancy Dracula. Once my bow tie is cut out, I'm going to create a tape loop and stick it onto the back of his bow tie, and then stick his bow tie onto his front. Perfect. For my second character, I'm going to do Frankenstein's monster. So I'm going to use green paper for his face and body, and instead of drawing his hair, I'm going to use my scissors and some scrap paper and cut a thin strip of black paper. Then I'm going to use my scissors and cut a bunch of notches going in one direction, and then turn around and go the other direction. That will kind of give me some spiky looking hair. I'm going to use my glue stick next and put some glue along the back side of his hair, and then I'm going to glue his hair onto his head. Next, my monster needs some eyes. So I'm going to take a piece of scrap white paper, fold it in half, and then cut a circle shape. This way, since it's folded in half, it'll give me 2 eyes. I'm going to grab my glue stick again and add glue to the back of the eyes and glue them onto his face. Next, I'm going to use my marker to draw in some pupils, his mouth, a couple scars and his nose. Last step for this guy is I'm going to roll him into a tube and place tape along the back to hold them together. Okay, so my last character I'm going to make is just going to be your everyday monster. I have some googly eyes, so I'm going to use those first. I'm going to glue them randomly onto my page. Next, I'm going to grab my marker and draw some eyebrows for my monster and also a scary looking mouth. I had some ribbon laying around, so I'm going to use that for his hair. I'll flip my monster over and grab my ribbon, and I'm going to fold it in half so it'll give me twice as much hair. Then I'm going to tape my ribbon onto the back side of my monster. Perfect. All right, the last step is to roll the monster into a tube and use some tape to secure him along the back. Awesome. I created 3 monsters. How many did you create? Remember, you can use your imagination and make your monsters however you like them. Thanks for joining me today. Hope to see you next time.